my channel. It's your girl Yodi. I'm coming to you guys a couple of days late, but with good reason. I've been making magic happen. So I just wanted to get in here. I have a story to tell you. I wanted to give you a recap of the art show. I want to just tell you everything. Obviously, I'm excited. Obviously, you see I have things on, my buttons. I'm excited to tell you everything I have to say. But first things first. Virtual book club starts next Thursday. Are you excited? I'm excited. I am beyond excited. I'm so ready to talk to you guys. Even if it's just one person, I'm ready to hear what you think. So I am ready for it. Next month's book has already been announced, and it is Warren Shire. Wow, I always make this girl's name up. I'm sorry, lady. I'm so sorry. It's Warson Shire. Teaching My Mother How to Give Birth. This is a collection of poems, and she basically tells stories through her poetry. I've heard about this book as well as Mama Day through one of my favorite professors. When I was in my junior year of college, I took a Black women. I think it was okay. I just called it the Beyonce course because it had something to do with Beyonce's Lemonade album. It was like pop culture, Black women, and Lemonade. I don't know. But her name is Dr. Brooks. If you're in UTSA, take her course. You will thank me later. She's fantastic. So I learned about Mama Day from her, as well as Warson Shire, Teaching My Mother How to Give Birth. This is a very, very quick read. I know Mama Day was a lengthy book, but it was a fast read. So this one is just a couple of poems on each page. Looks something like this, But we're going to be talking about this in March. So March, I will see you same day, same time. We will be here March. So I'm going to be talking about it more as the month progresses, but we're still on Mama Day. This is just to get you ready. So this is $10, $10 exactly. They are made to order, I believe. So if you're going to get it, it's going to take a little bit of time because they print it out and make it to order, so it's your book. They don't have a bunch of books on hand and then they're just selling them out. That's what was explained to me when I went to Barnes & Nobles. You can also go use my Amazon affiliate link down in the description box if you want to get it there. So, also your local library, whatever. So you guys, while I've been quiet, I've been working on amazing things. So I have released, I don't know if I told y'all this already, but I've released buttons and magnets and pins. Buttons and pins are the same thing, but I've been releasing magnets, keychains, buttons, and they're all on my Etsy shop. I'm also working on some cool things with my art, and I'm turning them into shirts. So your girl is out here making moves, making money moves. So I'm going to be turning my art into things like pillowcases and shirts and maybe shower curtains. We'll see. It's going to be in the works, but I'm so excited for the next step of my business. It's going to skyrocket. Yes, that one. So I know you guys have been following me on my Instagram. I'm sure you have, but if you have not, go ahead, pause this video, go onto my Instagram under Onyx, ONYX_Yodi, YODI, and follow me so you can see what I'm doing when I'm not here, because your girl's trying to get a schedule. As you see, I was supposed to release this video a couple days ago. Life happens, So follow me over there so you can keep up with me on the daily. I'm posting daily. But I post on Thursday that it was my first art event that I went to. So I went to Texas A&M San Antonio, and the organization CAB, Students Association Board, I believe, where a good friend named Latika, she's the president of, she invited me over. I had such a great time. There was live music. The jazz player was finessing the scene. That is also on my Instagram. If you don't know, go to Instagram. There were 2 live painters, artists painting out there. They have my art up there. They have like local students' arts. They had a fashion show from a local Texas designer with the best garments I've seen in my day. The garment I was wearing was fancy. Go onto my Instagram to see it because I don't know how to tag it on there yet. We're taking baby steps. Okay. But I had such an amazing time, and it was such a surreal experience to just get out of my comfort zone. So today's topic is my journey with art. So let's not fast forward, let's rewind back to 5th grade. So I started painting when I was in 5th grade, and my medium has always been acrylic on canvas. I played around with some watercolor. I played around with sculpting clay, silver. You know, I've tried doing my hands in everything. It's just, there's something about acrylic that I love. I love that you can dilute it and make it move like watercolor. You can build on it, you can stack it, you can literally mold it. Like, acrylic has so many functions and so many uses, and so it's just so versatile. Like, I love acrylic. I haven't ventured out to oils yet. I will eventually, but I'm an acrylic girl. And my mom used to tell me back when I was in daycare, Mom, you can comment below and tell me if this is real or not, if I made all of this up. But my mom told me that when I was in daycare that I used to get in trouble because I was always into something. I was always mischievous. And apparently I had found my way into the arts and craft supplies, and they called my mom and like, you need to pick her up. That's what I remember. So at a young age, I've always been interested in art and painting. I knew, my higher self knew, hey little girl, go play with those art supplies. But yes, so I started my painting in 5th grade, and I remember the canvas I had. My grandma hung it up in her room. It was such a wild thing. I went through different phases with my art. When in 5th grade, it was like this little alien terrain. I don't know. It was just like a desert with a mountain in the back, but everything was colorful. As you can see, I'm still a colorful person. Look at my shirt, you know. But it was out there. And so as I progressed and as I continued to paint, around middle school, that's when I got into it really heavily. Middle school, I was painting some very different things, but when I got to high school I was experimenting. I mean, I was going through such a phase. Like, I made some stuff where I would go and be like, sis, are you alright? Like, the stuff I made like clown stuff. It was all distorted. I remember somebody, a friend of mine at the time, his parent told me that my painting was demonic. And it was dark. It was dark, and I think as I'm painting and as I'm learning myself, I understand that it's like my subconscious. It's me. I don't ever sit down and plan what I paint. I just paint. So I'm understanding that it's like my subconscious telling my story, telling where I am mentally, telling something about me that I'm not directly relaying to you guys, but my spirit guide is doing so. Pause. So, okay, well, I could have waited to tell you this, but whatever. So in the art show, I showed Mother my big 3-foot painting, which is maybe going to be sold. We'll see. I think it is, though. I have a buyer, and I'm so excited. Thanks, woo-woo. So Mother came first, and then I'm really jumping around because I'm so excited to tell you guys. And I don't want to get out of order, but I understand that I could have said this in order. So I'm going to go back to my story. I'm so sorry. So back to what I was saying. In high school, my paintings were real distorted, real otherworldly. Like, I made, I collected like Chuck E. Cheese tickets from people, and I glued it on. And then I made the weirdest like picture of this like pedophile looking guy. And inside, I burned it, and it was like, you guys, I don't even know, like the stuff that I was painting, I don't know what it was going on here, but I was making some kind of artistic statements with that piece. Like, I don't wish I had it because it was real weird, but, well, no, I do wish I still have my art so I could see the transitions, but I wouldn't hang it on my wall. It's not my vibe. It's not my zhuzh, as my friend would say. Lise, thank you, Lise. It's not my zhuzh. But it was real otherworldly, whatever. So when my grandma passed away in 2011, I stopped painting completely and I switched over to writing, and that's where I found my peace in writing. So I started doing that, and then I painted periodically. So I was in an abusive relationship. I have a painting that I did that was like real violent. Matter of fact, let me go get it for you. Okay, so I painted this 2015, and it's called Forced Passion. That's what I named it, right here on the back, Forced Passion. I forgot I named it. And this, as you can see, like, look at the difference between what I made now and what I made then. And it's just colors, and I just felt like it was violent, and it was just trying to find cohesion, and it was just me working with colors again, but it just didn't look like what I would make. And I was going through such a rough time. I remember sitting down on my bedroom floor and doing this piece, and I just had to get it out. And that's when I made that my first piece since 2015. So 2011 to 2015 I hadn't painted, and this was my first piece. Then from 2015 I made Mother. Mother started in 2017 when I went through all I went through. Now, I'm not going to say it again because it's all in my other videos. Watch my other videos if you want to know what I'm talking about. But 2017, I went through a terrible time, and I began painting Mother. And so it started off as a year of me. So I sat down and painted for a minute for each day, and I quickly became bored. And I completely started over it, but I left the floral part in the right hand corner. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go into my Instagram, look through my pictures. Mother is the big 3-foot painting. It's a woman facing this way with the blue afro of space. So my good friend, since I've known since 3rd grade, what up Ariel if you're watching it, she analyzed that. She wrote me a 2-page analysis of my art. That's friendship. And we've come to the conclusion that everything that I painted was direct. This may be a second video. It may be part of the first. I'm not recording that video again. Somebody called me. I forgot to do airplane mode. The frustration. We're in the beginning steps. Come along this journey. Thank you for watching the second part of this video. I don't even know what I was saying. I was so mad. I just got so mad. Oh, okay. So my friend Ariel, she did a 2-page analysis of my painting, and we figured out that it's my subconscious telling a story of where I am. So Mother came first, then the sisters. Sisters came second. This one, I feel like this is me and my sister, like me and my younger sister. It's just like royalty, and then you have like the gold tooth bling blinging in there, bling bling bling. Yes, so I have that one. After sisters came Hansy, and I don't have her nearby. Hansy is the one where the hands are like this. So this is when I was off my medication, and I just felt like everything was attacking me. I just felt like I couldn't catch a break. I just wanted peace and live harmoniously. So that's what Hansy Self is. Then became this one. It's all the way up there. I'm not getting it. This is Self. I am a firm believer that this is what my spirit guide looked like, maybe in a past life or something like that. But I believe this is who is working through me to paint, because this person's eyes are the only one that are open out of the whole series. Mother has no face. Sister's eyes are closed, just in case you missed it. Sister's eyes, both closed. Her eyes, closed. The one I'm working on right now, their eyes, closed. But this one, this being's eyes is open. So it's just, I'm wondering, what's up with that? So we tried to narrow it down, and I believe that this is my spirit guide. This is my former self, or a piece of me as myself. So yes, and I just, creating Mother was the biggest or the most important thing for me, because it allowed for me to remove that creative block, because I felt like since my grandma passed away, I wasn't able to create as much as I would like to. So I just felt like a block right here, like right in my like my heart chakra, to be honest. And I think the heart chakra is related to creativity. I think it is. So I felt a physical block, like I felt heavy when I sat down. Pain. I was always frustrated, and now I kind of flow, and I'm like, let's go with the process. Let's see what we could do with this. And I'm amazed. I'm amazing. I'm amazing, and I am shocked that I can make the things that I'm making because I don't know what I can do. So it's been a really cool experience, and to go to that event and to allow myself, mind you, I've been painting, but I haven't shown anything. I kind of paint off and just it finds a home in my room or at somebody else's house. So this is the first time I put myself out there, and I received such a positive response, such a positive response that I was just amazed. And I'm like, I want to do this again. Like, I want to get my art out there. So I'm selling it on Etsy. I'm selling it on Farmers Market. I got something else on the way. Once I get that up and running, I will let you guys know so you can get merch and be fly with me. We're about to be fly 2019. We're about to be so fly with art. Like, I'm excited. You can have, your refrigerator could have art on it. Did you know that? I paint magnets now, you know? So I'm just amazed with what 2019 is going to be. I just know, all I know is it's going to be full of prosperity. But that's it, you guys. This is the shortest two-part video ever. I could think of something else to talk about, but honestly, I got stuff to do today, and I got orders to fill. So, oh yeah, that's right. Your girl's doing custom orders. Yes, but I'm so excited for what the future holds and what is in work right now. So, peace, love, be blessed, read your book, spread the word, be present on Thursday. But thank you for taking your time out and chatting and listening with me again. I appreciate all of you for sticking with me and just commenting, liking, and just taking the time out of your life to watch me ramble. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you. But I'm going to see y'all later this week, maybe. But for sure next week for our virtual reality book club. Virtual reality book club. Okay, virtual book club. I'll see you Thursday at the latest, but I hope to see you sooner than that. Bye.